Hello, friend. This is Ryan Hicks of TalkToProfit.com, and today I want to talk about something that if you understand, it will make you rich. And it's this very simple fact. When you think about money, what do we call it? We call it currency. There is even cryptocurrency, which is electronic currency, even though most of our regular currency is electronic now too. But so many people think they need to save money, they need to hoard money, they need to keep money back because there might come a rainy day. They even talk about things like having a rainy day fund. They're literally planning for the worst. I'm not telling you to be unprepared, but their expectation, their faith, what they're having as a goal even, is a rainy day, is a bad time, is something that's going to require this money they're saving and storing and hoarding up to get them out of that situation, whatever it may be. But money is currency. And that's very important to understand because it means flowing. It's from a Latin word, currens, which means to run or to flow. The idea being that money is flowing from person to person, business to business. There are transactions occurring. It is flowing. It is circulating. Think of when we talk about a current, an electrical current. It is flowing. Electricity is flowing down the line. There's a current. You see a stream. There's a current of the stream. That water is flowing. Your money should be flowing. And why this is important is not for you to go waste a bunch of money. It's not what I'm talking about. But when you understand money as currency, you'll start to operate differently in this world. Maybe you don't hold back as much when you can be giving and being generous. Maybe you don't get the cheapest thing because you realize that money is a currency. It is to be flowing, not to be hoarded up. Think of that swamp or that stagnant water where there's no water flowing in anymore and it's just stagnating. It's getting gross. It's getting all kinds of overgrowth and it's just becoming disgusting and unusable. And yet a river with water flowing through it can be crystal clear and clean because there's a current. And your money can be the same way. It can be stagnant and hoarded up somewhere and not out circulating and getting you more money. I think of every time when I give that money is coming back to me. It's a seed being sown and I'm going to get a harvest coming back to me. Some 30, some 60, some 100-fold. But not just that. When I'm making purchases, I think the same thing. This money is coming back to me some 30, some 60, some 100-fold because it is a constant circulation. There's a current going and the money is flowing out at some point, but it's flowing in even greater numbers. I've mentioned in the past where I'm thinking about when I'm investing or I'm giving or I'm using my money, that it is going out and it's coming back to me. And my money is like missionaries going out to evangelize other money to bring in more to me. They're coming back to me. When you think this way about money, you'll behave differently. You won't have that lack and limitation arise where you're thinking, well, I'm about to use $1,000. That's a lot of money. Oh no, how am I gonna get more money? And you just start thinking all that crippling lack and limitation. When you start thinking about this money is circulating, it's a current. I am putting that current out, that currency. It is flowing into this person's life that is blessing me with something of $1,000 of value or more, whatever the money is that you're using, but it's going to come back to you and it's going to be multiplied. This helps you in your business endeavors too, because you start realizing you can't have this lotto mentality. These people that want to just sit back and do nothing and win money, or sit back and do nothing and manifest millions while they do nothing, and it's just effortless manifesting of millions, which of course does not happen. None of those people telling you about effortless manifestation are manifesting millions by doing nothing. They're writing books, they're producing courses, they're coaching, they're doing all kinds of things. There's nothing effortless about it. The point I'm making is you need to be out there actively doing things that causes the current of money to flow your way. You need to be providing value, more value, taking massive action, doing things that bless the world, solving problems in the world, providing a great product at a great price, providing a great service at a great price. You need to be out there doing things that cause the current of money that is flowing around to come to you. Too many people are doing the opposite. They are pushing money away. They give some money, which is great, but then somebody tries to give to them and they refuse it. I had this problem for many, many years. I gave so much money away and I never received anything. Not because God wasn't giving me, it's because every time a blessing would come my way, a gift would come my way, somebody would want to bless me, I would turn down, oh no, it's all right, I don't need that. No, I didn't need it, but I turned down the blessing. I was not a good receiver. I was a terrible receiver, actually. And so I stifled and dammed up the water, the current that was coming my way. I said, nope, you're not coming this way. And I didn't receive the blessings that I could have been receiving and should have been receiving, because then I would have more and I could give more. And I could be a greater blessing. I could do even more great things in the world that I couldn't do because I wasn't receiving. Part of the currency of money is that you need to be receiving it as well. It's not just about giving. I know churches love to tell you about giving, the giving, because they make money from it. I'm not telling you that. You should be giving, but you should be giving to individuals. You should be giving to charities and things that are helpful and beneficial in the world, actually doing good in the world. But you don't just stop there. You also need to be open to receive. It could be a tiny blessing. It could be a very large blessing. Sometimes it's a tiny little thing. Somebody says, oh, let me buy you a meal. And you turn it down. Oh, I'll pay for it because you're trying to be generous. And that's nice, but you're turning down a blessing that's coming your way. And because you turn down the small blessing, you're not faithful to be able to receive the big blessing that was coming your way. So that little blessing you turn down stomps out the current. It stops the current from flowing to you anymore, and it starts flowing away from you. And you deny yourself the blessing that you would have received from being a giver. When you understand this about money and think of it as a currency, think of it as flowing like a river, but think of it as circular motion. It's circulating. It's coming back to you. This does not mean you go out and just spend a bunch of money and waste money and be frivolous, not at all. But it does mean that you understand that every single dollar that you put out there and you use for something is coming back to you. Whether you're giving, whether you're buying something, whether you are just investing in your business or in a product, it doesn't matter what it is, how the money is being used, as long as it's being used in an ethical and honest and godly way. But you know for a fact that money is coming back to you. It is circulating back to you, and it's circulating back to you multiplied. So I want you to go throughout your day. I want to leave you with this action step. Every time you use money today, now don't say spend, because spend means it stops. It means you're expending it. You're using it up. No, you're not using it up. You're circulating it. So you are using your money. It is being circulated back to you and comes back to you multiplied. Whether you're giving to somebody, whether you're buying a product or service, it doesn't matter. Think of that money as being something being sowed out there, being sown into the ground, and it's coming back as a harvest. It is flowing back to you multiplied, and you will be open and willing and receive the blessing that is coming your way, because it's coming to you mightily when you change your mentality about money. And you, my friend, will get rich. You'll get very rich because you'll start doing things in a different way. You'll start approaching life very differently because you want to serve people. You want to be a blessing to people. And it's those who are the most service to the world who get the most riches. So I want to encourage you today, start thinking about that. Start approaching every single transaction where even a single penny is leaving your pocket, that you understand that is circulating, it's coming back to you, and that currency is multiplied and mightily multiplied even, and you will be open to receive it freely, abundantly, liberally, and you will be blessed, my friend. I pray this is a blessing for you. May God bless you richly.